guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is April and today I'm going to be doing a first impressions using this. This is the Profusion Lovestruck palette. This is my first time ever getting anything from this brand and I'm going to do a first impressions. I initially already have a review on my website, so you can check that link down below. It's just kind of telling you my first impressions with arm swatches, not necessarily like on my eye and how the eyeshadow work. So I'm gonna do a look using this palette and let you guys know what I think about it, how it works for my eyes and all that, and the pigmentation on my eyelids. So the first thing I'm gonna do are my brows. So I already have my brows done now. My brows are good. This is bright enough. So my brows are done, and then I have my eyes primed with my eyeshadow base. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this beautiful Profusion cosmetic palette. This is Lovestruck, super pretty. Let me open it so you guys can see the colors. So here are the colors. Let me make sure this is in focus so you guys can really see the color scheme. So pretty. These like shades are beautiful. They literally caught my attention at Walmart. That's where I got this. So I just had to grab it. This is very, very affordable. It is actually $13 on their website, and it was around $12 to $13, but no, with the tax at Walmart. So I really recommend you guys give this a try. It is very, very affordable. So let's go ahead and just try this on the eye. Again, I initially have a review written on my website, so you can go check that out. The link is down below, so you can see arm swatches and everything like that. But again, these are the colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and do an eye look. So there are three pressed glitters, as you can see. So we have this shade, which is Slay, and then we have this shade, which is Queen, and this shade, which is Wonderlust. These are all pressed, pigmented, pressed glitters. So yeah, they're all pressed glitters. So I'm thinking, just to go with my shirt, you know, I want to try this one here, which is Wonderlust. I'm sorry, Wonderlust. Wonderland. So yeah, I'm going to try this shade on my lid, which is Wonderland. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to set my entire eye area. So I'm going to go ahead and take, I'm thinking this shade here. And this is the shade Clay. I'm gonna set my eyes with this shade. And just to let you guys know, I have the names taped up here. The names are actually, they go over the shadows, but it was kind of a hassle to bend the insert back and get the shadow. So I just kept the names, if you guys can kind of see it. I have it up here. So it's just more easier to see that way. So I'm gonna take that shade Clay and set my entire eye area. Now this palette can ultimately be used for not just Valentine's, but for all day wear, because there are a lot of as you guys can see, there are a lot of neutral colors here, like matte shades, neutral colors. So you can pretty much use this any day, whether it's day or night. You can pretty much get away with this palette using it, so you can, you know, utilize it to whatever you need it for. Okay, so I just set all of that. Now I'm going to go in with a transition color that I'm going to put in my crease, and I want to go with this shade here. So I'm going to go with this shade here, and that shade is called Changes. I'm gonna go ahead and get another brush, and I'm gonna put that as my transition. So I'm gonna put this in the crease area. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here in my crease and just swipe this over, focusing it more on the outer part of my eye. So far, these shades are very pigmented, in my opinion. Very pigmented. And I like, again, I said I like the color scheme because I can do something very dramatic, or I can do something very, you know, neutral, depending on what I'm going for. I'm just making sure that I am working this into my crease area. This shade is very nice. Transition shade. I'm focusing that more, like I said, on the outer part of my eye and just working it over. So since I want this to be my lid color here, the Wonderland shade, I'm thinking that I want to go in with a more like lighter pink color to like tone things down, or maybe even I'm thinking I want to just go underneath my crease with this pink shade, which is called Smooch. Very cute names this palette has. So I'm going to take that shade Smooch, and I'm just going to take some on my brush, tap off the excess, and then I'm going to go into my eye socket here, and I'm going to really focus that into the socket and blend slightly upward. I probably could have used like a smaller brush, probably like a brush like this to get in there, but this brush has like some shade on it, so I'm gonna work with what I have. I'm gonna work with, you know, what I have right now. So I'm just working it into this socket here. My focal point is the outer portion. Again, always I most likely start the color on that outer portion of my eye and work my way over. So it's just the slightest like pink. I think it looks really good. This is the shade it looks like, so probably on a fairer skin it would probably pop. I'm gonna take a little bit more and just add it. And a little bit more. And just add it. So it does show. You just have to take your time applying it and just really, really blend the shades. Okay. Now I'm gonna take this like hot pink shade here, and I'm gonna take this shade, which is called Adore, and I'm gonna put this on my outer crease. So I want like an angle brush for this. Okay, so I'm gonna take this hot pink shade and put it on my outer corner and see what the shade is about. So this is called Wow. It's not called Wow, but it's super duper pigmented. It's called Adore. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, that's a nice color. I'm gonna put it like on the outer part of my lid just a little bit, and I'm gonna take it out a little here. Wow, this shade is beautiful, and I don't want to put too much. So I'm gonna do the same on this side. I just want to put it a little bit on my lid, take it out. Put it a little bit in that socket. Ooh. Wow, this color is really, now this is pigmented. The other pink was a bit like faint in my opinion, but it showed and it helped as a transition for this color instead of just like a super bright like pink right on my lid. I'm gonna blend all this out, so I'm just kind of placing the color where I want it to be. I don't even think I need to get any more of the shade at all because it's super duper pigmented already. I'm just going on that lash line. Super duper pigmented already that I don't need any more color. I'm gonna take a little bit more. As I said, I don't need any more, but I'm gonna just kind of pack that on so that all this can show. I barely tapped it in once, and this color is super pretty. Wow. Again, drugstore eyeshadows, $13. I think it is worth it. Okay, so I'm gonna take this blending brush that I used for my crease area, and I'm just gonna blend this on out and over so that's not like a harsh pink line on my eyes. I'm just gonna blend this on out. I feel like this shade, like these colors are very, very nice in my opinion for the price. So far I'm liking this palette. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the finale, which is this shade. This shade is Wonderland. I'm gonna take this shade here and I'm gonna put this on my lid. I'm gonna actually use my finger because they are pressed glitter. So I'm gonna go ahead, which, oh my god, This feels like sand. It feels very, very soft. Look at this color. So to finish this up, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the shade here. That shade is called Glorious. I'm gonna take that onto my brush. That pop that really nice. Wow, this looks so good for $13, like seriously. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that hot pink shade. I'll take it underneath. So this lighter pink I'm going to take under my eye. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to lie, for $13, all these beautiful shades. This palette is nice. I can't wait to play with these blues, but first impression is always the last impression, and honestly I think these shadows are worth the price, and it's worth going out and trying out and purchasing. Like I said, even when I swatched these, they swatched wonderfully. The mattes were a bit lighter, but you know, on my eyes with primer, the mattes showed up perfectly. So I have to say, this is a really good palette for the price. Like, you can't beat $13 for 35 shadows. Like, you can't beat it. And then look at my eyes, like it looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. Okay, so this is my final look. I just want to thank you all for watching this video. And again, this is the palette that I used. I really enjoyed this palette. I recommend you guys to go out and purchase this palette. This was at Walmart for $13. You also can get it on their website. Like, you can see my shadows, they look like high-end quality, to tell you the truth. So I highly recommend you guys to go out and purchase this palette. Again, this is the Profusion Cosmetic Lovestruck palette, and this is beyond worth the money. Like, my shadow looks really good. It looks like high quality. So thank you again so much for watching my first impression of this palette. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave your comment down below on any other videos you would like to see from me, and what other shade should I use from this palette. I'm thinking the, sorry, I want to open it up for you guys. I'm thinking the blue shades, I want to see the pigmentation on those, and I like that as a lid color, so I'll probably use this in the blue shades. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. And if you are not already, please subscribe, and I will see you all again. Bye.